Between Safa and Marwa, Hajar she finds Fatima. Between Safa and Marwa, Hajar she finds Fatima. She asks her for some water from one mother to another. O Lady of Lifetime, Hajar, of my status the Quran speaks. Women of all times know me, she who inspiration seeks. O Lady of Lifetime, Hajar, of my status the Quran speaks. Women of all times know me, she who inspiration seeks. Yet with this status known to all, answer the tears on my cheeks. Would you bear to see your son alone beneath the desert sun, and his cries answered by no one? Tell me, O Lady of Light, what weight upon his mother? This is the father of the Arabs, a light no man can conceal in the eyes of his mother. At her son's feet, kings they kneel. Men in reference to my womb call themselves sons of Ismail. Men in reference to my womb call themselves sons of Ismail. Yet with such a name and a future, still I have to beg for water. O Lady of Light, forgive me, but my hardship would you perceive? O Lady of Light, O Zahra, forgive me, but my hardship would you perceive? Would you perceive to see within your own child the pangs of thirst circle and weave, to see in his innocent eyes that his coming death he believes, to see him by his death circled, his neck strangled by death's cord as if sits on his neck a sword? Is this not a unique story, unknown to past and to future? O Hajar, Fatima replies, hold my hand, O grieving mother. O Hajar, Fatima replies, hold my hand, O grieving mother. I see your eyes with pain ridden, hardship shared with no other. Yet let me tell you of my grief. Let me tell you of my grief, one mother to another. Your son's thirst it shall be quenched, the pangs of his sorrow unclenched, and only by his tears he'll be drenched. Replace those tears with his own blood, and Ibrahim's son with Haidar's. You shall be tested by your Lord, to see if you'd sacrifice all. Yet after it, healthy he'd rise, not from his own horse he'd fall. You shall be tested by your Lord, to see if you'd sacrifice all. Yet after it, healthy he'd rise, not from his own horse he'd fall. His father shall stand beside him, not an unheard final call. Your eye won't have to see slaughter, neither will cry alone sister, and attacked won't be his daughters, for if these events would play out, they'd make weep Safa and Marwa. Hajar, no Safa and Marwa, till time's end shall stand side by side. Hajar, no Safa and Marwa, till time's end shall stand side by side. Whilst my Marwa's fallen on dust, my Safa alone would reside, circled by thirst and by arrows. In only dead he'd confide. Tell Ismail of Hoseine, his brother's hands scattered on plains, and alone with death he remains. Hajar, embrace my grieving heart and send your tears to Karbala. O Hajar, your son Ismail, the Arabs he has fathered, but heaven's youth, which means them all, by my son shall be mastered. O Hajar, your son Ismail, the Arabs he has fathered, but heaven's youth, yani them all, by my son shall be mastered. Yet his mother must on him weep, whilst swords on him have gathered. After his neck a devil harms, I must hold him within my arms. A son's blood stains his mother's palms, his daughters cry as they are slapped. Come and see us, O Hajar. Come and see us, O Hajar. Salli ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali